Here is a movie review of the 1950 film titled Jackpot, starring Jimmy Stewart. Scene 1. The film opens to a typical family life in the Lawrence home in Granville, Indiana. Bill Lawrence is having breakfast and expresses his feeling that his life is routine. Scene 2. Bill is a manager at the local department store. His boss, Mr. Woodruff, announces he will choose one of the managers to be vice president. Scene 3. Bill receives a phone call asking if he knows who the mystery husband is on a radio quiz show. Thinking it's a prank, he agrees to be available for the phone call later that evening. His friend gives him a hint as to who the mystery husband could be. Scene 4. Bill answers the radio quiz question correctly. The mystery husband is Harry James, and wins a jackpot worth $24,000 in prizes. The family is thrilled by the news and the attention. Scene 5. The prizes begin to arrive, overwhelming the family. They include a side of beef, 7,500 cans of soup, 1,000 fruit trees, a Palomino pony, a portable swimming pool, and a diamond ring, and much more. Scene 6. Bill is informed that he owes $7,000 in income tax on the prizes, a sum nearly equal to his annual salary. Bill decides he must sell the prizes to pay the taxes. Scene 7. Bill gets in trouble as he attempts to sell some of the more unusual prizes at the department store, which irritates the owner of the department store. Scene 8. Bill's wife becomes suspicious when Bill spends time with the French maid, who is one of the contest prizes. Instead of being a maid for the family, she agrees to paint a portrait of Bill's wife for him. Scene 9. Bill gets arrested during a raid on a bookie joint while trying to sell the ring to pay the taxes. A close friend vouches for Bill, verifying his identity and explaining his situation to the police. Scene 10. Returning home, Bill finds his house redecorated by an effeminate interior decorator, who is also part of the prize winnings. Scene 11. The French maid brings the finished portrait to Bill's wife, revealing that it was intended as a surprise anniversary gift from Bill. The maid clarifies that there was nothing romantic between her and Bill. Scene 12. A lawyer arrives at the house. Bill's wife mistakenly believes he is Bill's divorce lawyer. Bill arrives home, assuming that the lawyer is his wife's. Scene 13. He explains he isn't a lawyer, and that he represents the man who took the diamond ring from Bill in Chicago, and gives Bill $5,000 as payment for the ring. Scene 14. Bill's boss then arrives at the Lawrence home to offer Bill the vice president position. Still upset about being fired by his boss, Mr. Woodruff's earlier, Bill punches him, knocking him out. Scene 15. As Bill's boss regains consciousness, the phone rings. It's his friend Harry, who has arranged for Bill to win another contest as a joke. Bill emphatically tells the caller he is not interested. Scene 16. In the final scene, life has returned to normal for the Lawrence family. Bill is presumably the acting vice president. This was a fun film through and through. From the anticipation of the quiz show call, to all the prizes arriving at the house while the main character Bill is trying to maintain his job at the department store, and of course bringing the story to a finale. Here are the cast, characters, director and studio that produced Jackpot in 1950. Director, Walter Lang Studio, 20th Century Fox. Cast and characters: James Stewart as William J. Bill Lawrence, Barbara Hale as Amy Lawrence, James Gleason as Harry Summers, Fred Clark as Mr. Andrew J. Woodruff, Alan Mowbray as Leslie, Patricia Medina as Hilda Jones, Natalie Wood as Phyllis Lawrence, Tommy Rettig as Tommy Lawrence, Robert Gist as Pete Spooner, Lyle Talbot as Fred Burns, John Quaylen as Mr. Ferguson, Andrew Toombs as Attorney Pritchett, Fritz Feld as long-haired pianist, Walter Baldwin as watch buyer, Anne Doran as Miss Alice Bowen, Minerva Eurekaal as woman trying on hats, Harry Hines as elevator man, Dorothy Adams as sales lady, Jerry Hausner as Al Stern, Milton Parsons as piano player, Claude Stroud as Herman Wertheim, Robert Dudley as Mr. Simpkins. Thank you for joining us today. You're watching Starship TV. Look for our playlist and podcast for more movie reviews. These reviews are good for listening at bedtime, at the gym, in the automobile, or anywhere you have time to listen. Be sure to like, comment,